What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for your love, your support, your endless devotion. Yes, we are on the brink of 500,000 streams worldwide. I couldn't be any more excited. All right. Today, we have a treat. We have quite the treat today. I am joined by holistic fitness and lifestyle coach, empowerment strategist, author, and host of the Fit to Love podcast, JJ Flizanes. Hey, JJ.
Hey, Ash. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us, JJ. First and foremost, where are you from?
Originally Pennsylvania, but I live in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. There's a lot of Los Angeles people. I've been chatting with a lot of people from Los Angeles. I don't know how y'all deal with the traffic.
We don't have to because we have good weather, so we don't have to go anywhere.
This is true. This is very true. I was just there last summer, visiting some friends, and I just love it out there. It's just so peaceful until you hit the highway, and then I'm like, I'd rather, like you said, just stay at home, stay in one place.
Yeah, every place has its pros and its cons, and we have a lot of pros, and probably the biggest con is the traffic. So,
Gotcha.
But if you don't have to, you just figure out a way around it. It's not that big of a deal.
This is true. All right, JJ. So, when you were a kid, what was your dream career?
Well, that's a very good question. At one point, it did change. I thought I'd be the youngest Supreme Court Justice, female, and then I think I wanted to be I want to be an FBI agent or a CIA agent, and then I realized that I just wanted to be an actor because I could do all of it. I wanted to do a little bit of all of it, so that's kind of what. And a singer and a dancer also.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you can wear many different hats.
Absolutely.
That certainly works. So, what brought your interest into holistic fitness?
Well, I wanted to get a job when I got out of school because I was going to be auditioning for jobs, and I wanted to get something other than waiting tables. Waiting tables did not seem exciting on any level to me. I've always been in food and service, and I cook, and that's not the issue. It's more of that I needed something for my brain to do. I'm very left and right brain, and so I started to learn about personal training, and that used a lot of my left brain and problem-solving skills, and I learned science, and I realized I was good at it, and so then one thing led to another, and it kind of took over. So it wasn't really the goal to go down that path and have it consume my life, but it did, and which is great.
All right. Can you name some of those challenges that you were facing as you were transitioning into this new chapter?
Sure. Well, when you go from working for yourself in a audition situation, which is a very sort of dependent. You're kind of a victim in a way. It's really not a fun way to live because that's why I've always sort of wanted to find another way. Like there's got to be something else. There's got to be a way I can create things versus depend on other people to say yes to me in order for me to move forward. And so it went from sort of a disempowerment, I'm going to audition and sort of wait for my break, or I'm going to wait to be hired, to I'm going to create something. And then it ended up that I created so much, and I keep creating so much, that I don't look forward to or need anyone else to sort of validate and give me something else because I'm constantly creating. So some of the challenges are just obviously the self-esteem that goes along with that, the discipline that goes along with that, the education that goes along with that, both on having a business as well as marketing, just in general, like learning how to market. Yeah. So those are some of definitely the things that I had to learn along the way.
Can you recall the confirmation that you got that you were on the right path?
I would send out sort of headshots and resumes back in the day before the internet was big on getting that information. And I would send a bunch out like once or twice a week. And then I would get a job or get a gig in another field or in another way. Like it wouldn't be directly what I wanted, but it would be something that would pop up. And so the idea of me working for myself was constantly confirmed because when I would put energy out, I recognized energy came back in. So as long as I was keeping that momentum of putting it out there, I was getting a steady stream of it coming back. And it might not be directly exactly the way I thought it would be coming, but it was always definite. Like if I put energy out, energy came back.
Put out, I love it. Love it. Love it. All right, you guys. So we're going to take a brief break. When we come back with JJ Flizanes, we're going to talk about her book. Yes, Invisible Fitness Formula, 5 Secrets to Release Weight and End Body Shame. So we're going to get all into that, you guys. Hang tight for us. We'll be right back. Did you know that some foods can cause weight gain, body aches, and extreme fatigue? These are just some of the symptoms of food intolerance. Well, what is food intolerance? Food intolerance can occur when the body cannot properly digest certain foods. This can result in acid reflux, migraines, and so many other painful issues. How do you find out what foods are causing this irritation? It's easy. Pinner test. With 500,000 satisfied clients worldwide, Pinner test is the #1 way of identifying foods that may be causing discomfort. This simple at-home kit is easy to use with results usually within 2 weeks via email. It's that simple, all right? What are you waiting for? Go visit pinnertest.com and use my special promo code AshSaidIt for your discount today. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. I thank you guys so very much. We're chatting today with holistic fitness and lifestyle coach JJ Flizanes. JJ, this book, Invisible Fitness Formula, what was the inspiration behind writing this particular book?
Well, the 20 years that I've been a personal trainer, I have gone down a path of sort of depth and uncovering and integration. Diet and exercise, weight loss is not about diet and exercise, but most people don't know that because they're not looking in the right direction. Everyone's counting calories or logging exercise, and they think that that's all there is to it. It's just about counting calories and exercise, and it's really not that at all. So in the last 20 years, this is sort of a culmination of my work and on all levels. And so I've really narrowed it down to 5 secrets and put it in an order where if someone was to follow all 5 secrets, that you were guaranteed results, first of all, but you're also guaranteed to figure out which one of those secrets is the one that's your issue. Because if it's the food, then the food will be what gets taken care of. If it's the exercise or if it's the other pieces, you will uncover what part of the chain is broken for you that you keep repeating over and over again, the same habits and patterns that never get you any further forward. So that was really the last 20 years of being a personal trainer.
Wow. And as you were writing this book, were there any key factors for yourself that you took from your personal experience?
Oh, of course. I'm in the whole book. And there are parts of me all over the place. So,
okay, gotcha.
Because it's my learning. It's what I've been learning. It's what I've been implementing in both my life as well as my clients for the last 20 years. And so you can't help but put yourself in there because of the experience that I've had and the results that I've seen and what works and what doesn't work and why. So yeah, I'm sprinkled all throughout that book.
I would imagine, I would hope so. You know, when sometimes you ask people about, you know, their personal experiences and they're like, well, you know, I found this out and I found that out through other people. And, you know, I always wonder, I was like, well, how much of your project really involves you? So that's good to hear that you sprinkle a lot of yourself, and that also, of course, helps people to relate to you and through the book. So that's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
So any plans for this book as far as tours? Do you have any events lined up?
So I just finished the first event called Releasing What Weighs You Down. And it wasn't like necessarily a weight loss event. It was literally releasing what weighs you down. Anything from the mind, body, soul, mental thoughts and beliefs to emotional traumas and habits and patterns and things that we carry over from subconscious to conscious, as well as things that we eat and how we work with our bodies. So we had Releasing What Weighs You Down, and the next event is in September in Los Angeles called The Next Big Step. And then we're going to have another Releasing What Weighs You Down again next January. So the book has been put into a program. I've created a 5-month program that actually follows the book because I don't know about you, I'm a big fan of people actually doing what they say they want to do. Yeah. If you say you want to actually make change, then you have to do things. You can't just read it or hear about it or like know it. You have to implement it. You have to actually do it. So I hate writing and creating things that people just don't use. So I made a 5-month program that literally every week you get a lesson, a video lesson, and maybe a worksheet or not. And the 5-month transformation program goes along with every secret in the book. So you actually do all 5 secrets. You do everything that I'm suggesting that you do in the book. So you're guaranteed transformation as well as education and some results because you're actually going to follow along and do it. So the book actually has a standalone product that at any point in time people can come and get on that 5-month program. They get tools and accountability and support. They get Q&A calls and expert calls. So it's a pretty good program. And then if they want that in-person community building, let's go a little bit deeper, let's peel the onion back a little bit, we've got 2 events currently in the next year, in September and in January.
Awesome, awesome. So basically what you're saying is there's no excuse. It doesn't matter what part of the spectrum you are as far as health-wise. There's no excuse. You're really like, I haven't seen many programs like this to where, you like you said, you got the videos, you got the step-by-step guide for people to actually follow regardless of where they are. So that's pretty phenomenal. And pretty interactive with, knowing how social media is today and how people are learning in different ways and different aspects. So for you to have covered all those avenues, that's amazing. So
thanks. I'm all about efficiency.
Yes.
So if I'm going to build something and create something and write something, I want to give you all the ways in which you can actually utilize it to get the most out of it.
Sounds like a plan. And where can people get this book, JJ?
Well, I'd say the easiest place to go would be jjflizanes.com. That's jjflizanes.com. Everything is there. There are free tools and gifts there, as well as you can get the book. I've got 2 other books, and the program. I've got links to all of it and the event. So jjflizanes.com is definitely the best place to go.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much for joining us today, JJ.
Thank you, Ash, for having me.
Not a problem. Much more success to you. 2018 and beyond. We're seeing that. We're claiming that. Yes. So we really appreciate you for that. And thank you guys for joining us today on the program. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.